Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing us two methods of making this collar on this kaftan bubu. Let's get started. So I'll be using a paper illustration for both methods, then I'll transfer it to our fabric later. This will help us get the job done neatly. Here I folded the front and the back of our pattern paper together. Let's take our back neck measurement. Now let's impute our shoulder slant. Join all points together, the neck curve and the shoulder slant. Then spread open your pattern paper, both the front and the back together. From one point of the neckline on the shoulder, mark 3 inches. Now we're going to use our curve ruler or freehand to curve all the way to the other part of the neckline. If you notice, I had to drop the curve ruler because it was not giving me the exact curve I needed for the neckline. Use your scissors to make a little cut around that 3 inches match point that we made earlier. This is to help us create a match point when cutting the front, so we don't get confused on what part to cut when we are cutting the front. After making the little cut, now we're going to separate our front pattern paper from the back pattern paper. Let's cut out the new neckline for the back. Let's cut out the front neckline. Sorry, I had to add extra sheets to my pattern paper to make it a bit long. After joining all points together, now this is what your neckline should look like. After cutting out the neckline, this is what our neckline would look like. Now let's move over to the match point. Remember that small cut we made at the shoulder area, the 3 inches cut we made at the shoulder area. Now on the neck depth area, we are going to mark out 2 inches and connect it to our match point on the shoulder. Remember, the match point on the shoulder is 3 inches wide. So to create that slant, we need to take 2 inches and connect it to the match point on the shoulder. After cutting out for the collar, all you just have to do is cut out any design of your choice when adding your collar. So we can see that both the front and the back neckline are matching. In our next video, I'll be showing us how I made use of this pattern to cut the dress and how to cut the collar. thank you for watching. If you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now let's move over to method 2. I've already gone out to cut the back neckline before I started making this video. Now all we just have to do is measure the round back neckline, the round neckline on the back. Then you put it down. Mine is 4.5. Now let's move over to the front neckline. You can take 6 inches down to mark your starting point, but on mine I took 5 inches downwards. Now impute your shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 16 divided by 2, which gives us 8. Then I divided the shoulder by 2 again and made a point at the middle. Now let's impute our back neckline. Remember I said we were going to use it to create the front collar. From the middle point of our shoulder, we're going to be imputing the back neckline upwards. Now we're going to be imputing 1.2 inches at the top of this line we created to help us create a slant for our collar. To create this slant, we're going to be imputing our back neckline, which is 4.5, and we won't be needing this straight line anymore. From the slant point, we'll be taking 2 inches forward and we'll connect it to our neckline. Let's impute our shoulder slant. From the shoulder point, let's impute our half length. This is going to determine the design, the length of the design you want to impute on your ankara, on your kaftan or your bubu. I had to add another paper by the side of this paper because my paper was cut into half before. So now I just created a full pattern paper. So all we have to do next is place another pattern paper under this one and use our tracing wheel. Now we can go ahead and create any design of our choice. There's this design I saw on Pinterest. That is what I'm going to sketch on my pattern paper now. Now I'm just going to overlay the design pattern on this other pattern paper and trace it out with our tracing wheel before cutting it. gone ahead to cut out the pattern. I'm just going to place it on our pattern paper to be sure that I have the same thing. I just want to use this medium to say thank you to our dear subscribers and those that always watch our videos. If you're here and you have not subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button, like and share. Till our next tutorial, thank you all for watching. God bless you. Bye bye.